Hey everyone, welcome back to the Visually Stunning Movie Podcast. I am Mark. That is Ryan at the other end. Hi, Ryan.
Hey. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, that sounded really tired. Hey.
you're allowed to be tired. You're an adult, and life is exhausting.
No nap today.
No, oh yeah, that doesn't help either. There you go. No nap today. Um, yeah, again, we haven't talked in a minute. We have some stuff
Yeah.
that we both actually need to line up on having seen. But one thing we wanted to talk about was a TV show that we hadn't finished yet because it hadn't finished yet, and that is Wednesday season 2 on Netflix, which ended last week, I believe,
Yes. Yes. Well,
which seems like a month ago at this point because of all the traveling I was doing, and then you were traveling, and yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Um, we both really liked season 1.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
easy. We both, I believe, we talked about the first half of season 2.
If not, I
Uh,
like that too.
we like that too. So we get through the rest of the other 4 episodes of season 2. Um, it's very Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I
Shocking.
don't know that I enjoyed overall. I don't know that I enjoyed season 2 as much as I enjoyed season 1. Uh, I just it did it feel sillier somehow?
Yes, but I think it's because of the body switch. There's a body switch that takes place,
Yes.
and I think that where the silliness comes out. Um, That said, it's on purpose. Now, whether or not it's a good choice, that I guess that's up for debate. But it was on purpose. The silliness, of this was definitely on purpose.
Yeah, honestly, uh my favorite part of season 2 was Wednesday's stalker, Agnes, the girl that can turn invisible.
Yes. Uh
And I just happened to look at the cast list and I read her name really fast and I had to do a double take because I read Evil Templeton
huh.
and it is Evie.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Evie.
I kind of like evil though.
I know, right? Maybe that's because that's what I was looking at and my brain was working. Um, oh hey, she was in the bad Pinocchio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh, that's not good.
I did see that. Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's not
yeah.
great. Um, but not a short TV Lord of Misrule. Not familiar with that one. But yeah, not a big. But I think she plays the well-meaning question mark stalker. Uh, well, no, she is well-meaning
Yeah. Well, yeah.
for
Yeah.
Wednesday, but yeah, she's a piece of work. But I enjoyed her performance a lot. Um, Emma Myers and Jenna Ortega were great. Um, we get Gwendolyn Christie back, which is fun because
Yes.
I think there's a comedic side to her that's still waiting to come out, even though this has got humorous overtones. I think I want to watch her do a flat out comedy if she hasn't already done one, and I would have to go back and check her CV to see if she's actually done a comedy. But man, I think that would be brilliant. Um, the family dynamic is there. I think the mythology in season 2 is good with
Hmm.
the callbacks to when Morticia and Gomez were at Nevermore Academy. So all that stuff worked for me. I I think the tone was a little lighter than I wanted it to be uh
Well,
compared to the first season.
you did have some serious brain eatage.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime you have a zombie, you have brain eatage.
They didn't really hold back too much.
No,
Uh,
no, they didn't.
so, you know, I mean, yeah, maybe you have to balance a little bit of brain eating with some comedy to,
Um,
I don't know. I don't know that you're wrong. I don't know that you're wrong. I don't know that it was nearly as good as the first one. But I think that uh, I wouldn't say it was bad by any stretch of the imagination either.
No, and we're gonna get a season 3 if, it can be done in a timely manner, even though Netflix is really good at
Well,
dragging these things out.
it's scheduled for 27
It's
currently.
it's not that I feel like it shouldn't take
So,
that long.
well, the part of the problem is it is a fairly pre-production intense, but they should have sets. They should have a lot of that. But I guess we'll see. But at any rate, it's shorter than the distance between the last Stranger Things and the new Stranger Things.
Yeah,
So
the Netflix setting the bar.
yeah,
They're they're
uh,
they're they're approaching Top Gun levels of gap,
sure.
or Tron, I guess, is probably closer.
Yeah, and the BBC in the past has done where they or even
Yeah,
more contemporary stuff.
Sherlock.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
But
we'll see.
yes,
But
it,
again,
it
I look forward to season 3.
yeah. I mean, it's supposed to happen. So
Well, that's
unless
half of it is if all the people say yes,
yes,
it's
every
the
as
ones that
far
are
as
like,
I
"I don't know."
yeah, well, and it's kind of, I mean, we're in a situation too where the cast is getting, you kind of started with, yeah, well, they're getting bigger, they're getting more
Yes,
popular, they're doing more things.
right.
At least the young cast. So yeah, but they are, yes, they are scheduled. They're apparently in pre-production. So, but no, I think generally, it's playful. Um, I think Tim Burton did the final episodes, but his influence obviously is throughout. I liked it. I think that this season had some interesting characters. Some actors doing things that maybe we didn't expect them or haven't seen them do before. But
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yep.
But yeah, I do. It wasn't more silly. Yeah, I think you could say that.
Speaking of influence,
Yeah.
one of the episodes that Tim Burton directed, it might have been 6.
Uh-huh.
Um, I tweeted it. I said, whatever episode it was, season 2, whatever episode, whatever. I said, it proves without a doubt that Tim Burton is a Sam Raimi / Bruce Campbell fan, because there's absolutely an Evil Dead sequence. It was like watching those bits in Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness
Hmm.
that were just like, yep, there's the Evil Dead. And and there was a part in one of the episodes where there's a whole sequence, and I'm just like, it oh, it yeah, it was the last episode. Or no, it was the second to last episode.
Yeah.
Or one where Thing comes into play,
Hmm.
but not Thing, and you know the part I'm talking about. And
Oh,
that
okay.
was very Evil Dead.
Sure. Sure. Oh,
All
yes.
of that
Yes.
was Evil Dead. It's just like, there it is.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't doubt that. Um, that Tim Burton has an affinity for the Evil Dead films.
Light dark comedy.
Well, yeah. I mean that. Yeah. It seems like something would be up his alley. I'm sure he's seen them.
Yeah.
Um, and whether the influence is on purpose or not, there are certain things that just kind of become part of the conscious of. But yes, if you
Yeah.
yeah, I know the moment you're talking about, and yeah, I didn't read it that way, but you're not wrong. It's absolutely. I mean, but I think that there's a tone, that quirky, silly sort of tone that Tim often has, that's also shared by Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
I think they have a very, maybe not necessarily visual similarities, but tone, and I think that it eventually overlaps.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be
And
interesting to watch Sam produce a Tim Burton movie.
it would, yeah, no, I mean, I would love to see them half and half something, and just see,
Like
and I don't
like
know.
the weirdest grindhouse movie.
Yeah, just again, yeah. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Or put some short films together that are all loosely connected, and see what happens. That's, I'd love to see big directors do that. Obviously, we have like the VHS series and things like that.
Yeah.
That the anthology, horror anthology lives on, and that's a good thing. But yeah, it might be fun if, yeah, I guess it would be like a creep show. Obviously,
Oh,
they've
yeah.
done this, but if you could do a creep show with Burton and, yeah, I mean, if you could somehow figure that out, that would be awesome.
That
Yeah,
would be awesome.
Burton, Raimi, get some Guillermo in there.
So now you're just
I mean,
streaming. Now we're just
but
streaming.
yeah, but it could be fun, I
It would
mean,
be fun. So yeah, so in the end, yes, Wednesday season 2. If you haven't watched it, if you've been waiting to watch it and you
yeah.
enjoyed season 1, see season 2.
Unless you have a big issue about waiting a while for season 3, and then if you
Right.
want, you could wait a year. But if
Yeah.
you're like
Then you might as
you,
well rewatch season 1 and just
well,
watch them all.
I was gonna say, if you're like me, in a year you'll probably need to rewatch it anyway, just to
Yeah. So
sort
yeah,
it
so
out.
that's we just wanted to talk real quick about Wednesday. The acting is still good, the production's still great. The look is again, the look is right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just had the issue with the tone a little bit, which fine. It certainly doesn't ruin the show for me.
No, and I'll throw in that. When I was up in Portland, um, Billy Piper was one of the guests,
Yes.
and I pulled her aside and I said, and I hadn't seen the final episodes at that point, and I said, right now you're my favorite music teacher. Don't screw it up.
Don't screw it up. Yeah.
That's no. Actually, she was very nice, but and she had her little Wednesday. It was a crew backpack that I
Oh,
admired. Black on black print, big
nice.
nice W on it with casting crew.
Nice.
Asked, I tried to get it from her, but she wouldn't.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna give that up.
She wasn't going to give that up for
No,
some
no,
reason.
nope. Because
I
she
don't
might
know.
not be back for season 3 because she doesn't need to be.
Well,
She
we'll
would be
see.
well, but she does not need to be back for
No,
season 3.
I think she'll be back.
She probably will. I mean, if they're smart, but yeah, but the way the storyline is, it's like, we'll see. So there you go. That is Wednesday on Netflix. Any day of the week that you like to watch it, because now it's on demand whenever you want. Um,
And I
we've
know
got
you're all dying. You're dying to know what we think of the Wednesday meals at Wendy's.
I have not yet partooken.
Uh, the mystery sauces. There are four of them. There's an Asian one that's pretty good.
Yeah.
They're all interesting, but the Asian one I would probably keep. Uh, I had it with French fries. Don't worry, folks. I'm still vegetarian.
Yep.
Someone else ate the chicken nuggets. The milkshake's pretty good, but very sugary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick.
Of course it is.
It's
Thank thank you, George Lucas, for the endless variety of tie-ins
yes.
for entertainment, for pop culture entertainment. But yeah, so we've got stuff we're gonna see coming up.
You
Up
will. I don't know. I do. Who knows when I'll get? Anyway, no, I'll
uh,
get there eventually.
let's see. Well, next week, make sure I'm in the right calendar. Next week we don't have any movies. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Um,
there's
but we
a
have. Oh no, yes we do.
Gabby's Dollhouse.
That is this Saturday,
Yeah, and
and
unfortunately, I will be in Edmonton.
I am not going to see that one because I
Okay.
saw the
Okay.
trailer against my will
All right.
while I was in a theater for something, and it hurt my soul. Um, I am not the demographic. So if you have children, I think it's based on a TV show. So if your kids watch
Yes.
the TV show,
Yes.
take them to watch the movie. That's my review of that. I'm fairly certain it's just going to be more of the same of whatever the TV show is. But then the week after that, we have Fan X, and that's
Mhm.
next weekend.
And then there's
Um,
there's Tron.
there is Tron, which is coming up. Sorry, I got to
That's
switch back to the correct calendar. That is so on the Monday the 29th, which is after Fan X, we have the Smashing Machine. Uh,
yes, with
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, A24.
We have October 1st, we have If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Uh-huh.
And then nothing the rest of that week. But then the week after that, we are looking at Tron. And we have something on the 6th and 8th, but I don't know what they are yet.
Yeah.
They have not
Okay.
told us yet, but I think those are save the dates. So, but yeah, I am both looking forward to and dreading Tron Ares.
Okay.
So it's a thing, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just gonna have to hope that it doesn't disappoint. Hope that it is more than it would seem to be. on its surface. So, but we do have that stuff. Of course, we'll talk about FanX because we will both be there. We both have a couple panels we're doing. I did a review. You can go find the because last weekend I was at Magic Valley Comic Con. Jump over to YouTube. That's the only place you'll see it. I talk about that and what I did there. But that was a good time. FanX is going to be another good time. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and we will talk about that when we're done. Till we talk to you again. Don't forget to like us, follow us on social media. Go to the website vsmoviepodcast.com. Give you links to everything there. Follow us on YouTube because, again, like this past weekend, some things only wind up there. You know, but let us know how we're doing and what you think. And until we talk to you again, be good, stay safe. Go see a good movie in theaters because they are out there. I'm Mark. That's Ryan. Bye, Ryan.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you all later. Bye bye.